Good morning. This is Sound is the Way, and this is Ryan. Today I'm going to be talking about energy and energy work, energy cleansing, energy feeling, energy movement. Energy, that fiery stuff. So let's think about this from the realm of earth, water, fire, air. All are manifestations of energy at varying degrees or in different stages of reality, different densities. At its densest form, at our densest form, we are material. We are physical. We are rocks smashing into each other to make smaller rocks, or rocks being sealed together through water, fire, air to create bigger rocks, mountains, and such. So we have our rock, we have our solid. We're talking in the realm of science. We have our solid, our material. All right, and then from there, we also have, at the north end, our gas, our air. It is the opposite. It is free moving, free flowing. It permeates just about everything. It carries oxygen. If there's any opening, oxygen, gas is going to get in there. And it's always rising. So we have our south, earth, solid. We have our north, air, rising, gas. And to our east and our west, we have our plasma, our fire. It's not quite water, and it's not quite earth. Something in between. It's kind of sticky. It's kind of viscous. It's oozing around. It's moving around. It's that life force, that energy. When you see Star Wars or other movies, they talk about plasma rifles. Which, in our imagination makes sense, but I'm sure we'll start seeing this in the near future with when our science catches up to our imagination. Is that, when our plasma is our energy source, that is the fire within. If you've ever donated plasma, and I did this for a time years ago, the type of fatigue that followed was crazy. I feel, in some respects, that I'm still, despite years of growth, cleansing, maturation, healing, still kind of recovering from that life force energy, that plasma that I was giving away. It is wise to donate, it is wise to give, but do it from a place of excess so you're not tapping into your vital flows. They take a while to recover and heal from. All right, so we have that, our fire, we have our water, our liquid. This is the thing that moves through us. Water isn't afraid to seek the lowest place. It always goes down. It permeates everything. In the same way air does. But it goes south unless it meets fire, in which case it heads north, right? This was something so beautiful about it, is that water is always going south. It's always going downhill until it gets hot, and then it turns into a vapor, and then it heads north, and then it accumulates, cools off, creates clouds, and then it rains again. It falls back down. It's this constant cycle of going on a roller coaster ride. Woo, fire, energy. Ooh. Back up, back up, back up. That's pretty cool up here. Quite literally. It's very cool. All right, let's materialize again. Coalesce, fall back down to earth. In this cycle that we can learn from water, we're going to apply to the idea of energy to our fire, to our energetic systems, to our solar plexus chakra. This constant cycle of moving up and moving down, of flow. There is in and around us the universal flow of energy. You may have heard about this before. I've heard it called pulling from the universal. recognizing that your energy is tied to everything around you, in that everything is in fact part of the same initial point, the Big Bang, the all, the source, whatever you want to call it. We are all from that, and expressions of that initial energy in our different forms, whether that is earth, water, fire, air. And in terms of energy, from this level of understanding, we can harness the universal power, pull from the universal, and use that to guide us. If you want to do a quick meditation, a quick feeling with me, let's dive in. Sit down, get comfortable. All we're going to do is hold our hands about 3 inches to 2 inches apart. You can get as close as you possibly can from there without touching. And you're going to do this until you feel what feels like heat emanating from your hands. And then something a little more. It might be a little tingle for you. It might feel like a charge, electric. But feel that moving in between your fingers and the dance between your palms, your thumbs. And then start moving your hands and feel how that shifts. If you've ever made a pretzel from dough, we roll it. If you're a potter, you're rolling it. Let's do that very slowly. We're just rolling that back and forth. And we're seeing how that feels in our heart and our solar plexus. One of the most important things in doing energy work, I find, is working with the heart. Because in the way that our mind can translate ideas, our heart translates everything. It's what communicates idea into physical form for our body to catch up and our emotions to match. Our heart is what combines all of those elements and allows us to understand. So we're going to tie into the heart, into our energetic system, into our solar plexus. This is going to be a great connection for us. And we're going to feel, while we do that, just that, what we were talking about. That connection of the energy down to my toes now. I'm still rolling my energy through my hands, that light tension. Can I feel that shift in my hands, that play? What is that doing to my ankles, my calves, my knees? As my body changes to feel that flow, as I bring my awareness to this energy I'm pulsating through my fingers. You feel that? It's pretty powerful stuff. From there, we're going to grow it. We're going to feel it coursing through us from beyond us. From now, we're going to be packing what feels almost like a snowball, a mud ball of energy. You're going to feel that being compressed into a central place. And that central place is growing each time you pack it back. And this ball of energy has to move outward around that central spot. By now, your hands may be 6 to 8 inches apart, a foot, so you feel that expanding energy. From there, we're going to collapse our hands. Feel it coursing through your body as your hands touch. Back into our heart space. And let it go. That technique is a way to ground your own personal flows let me rephrase that. That is a way to harness your own personal flows of energy. I will offer another video about grounding and about receiving from higher planes. I think that's a good place to stop. That is how we can, one of the ways we can harness our energy into something. If you feel that ball, you're interested in doing energy healing, Reiki, if you are wanting to offer a blessing to someone, a healing of any form, feeling the power that courses through you is a great way to do that before you send a prayer, a thought vibration of love to someone. You can tune into your own power, your own source, and then feel that course through you and then leave and head towards somebody else. This is Ryan with Sound is the Way. Thank you for tuning in.